we are going to start your module number 5th, that is design of connections. So, first of all, I'm going to explain you the design steps, whatever the design steps we are going to follow for the design of bolted connection, that I'm going to explain you first of all. Then we'll start with the design sums. So these are the certain design steps. Here the bracket connection is drawn over here, as you can see in this particular diagram. One bracket connection is there. So here यहाँ पे जो apply किया हुआ है, that is nothing but the load P, and this is your bracket face, and here there is FA and FB. These are the two forces acting on these particular bolts, and here there are number of bolts. As you can see, here the FA force is there, and here the force FB is there. Again, the FA force is acting in the vertical direction and FV is acting in the inclined direction. Again, here also FA is acting in the vertical direction and FV is acting in the inclined direction. This is your bracket face and this is the column. Again, in this particular diagram, here there are two columns and the bracket connection is over here. So draw this particular diagram. These are the design steps that you need to follow when you are going to solve the problems on the bolted connection. First of all are requested to draw this diagram for the bracket connection. You can give your attendance letter. First of all, draw the diagram. This is the bracket face total, and here there is the column, and these are the number of bolts shown over here. After drawing this diagram, let me know so that we can proceed with the design steps. Draw this force properly. This is FA acting in the vertical direction and FB is the inclined force. Again, FA acting in the vertical direction and FB is the inclined force. Again, here also FA acting in the vertical direction and FB is the inclined force. P is nothing but the load, external load applied over here. Okay, completed this diagram of the bracket connection. Should I proceed with the steps?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All the others are also done?
No, ma'am.
Do it fast. Yes, Abdullah, do it fast. Slightly increase your speed. If you will increase your speed, we can solve the more sums. Okay. Then the formula to calculate FA is P into area of the particular bolt upon area of the all the bolts. And again, the FA will be equals to P by N. And FB will be equals to P into E into R upon summation R square. And FR will be equals to the under root FA square plus FB square plus 2 into FA into FB into cos theta, where Fn will be less than or equals to VdB. If this will be Fn is less than or equals to VdB, then and only then your design will be safe. So just note down all the three formulas. Then I will tell you what do you mean by Fa, what is Fb and what is Fr, all the terms. Fa will be equals to P into area of the particular bolt upon the area of all the bolts. And the next formula to calculate Fa is P by N. Fb will be equals to P into E into R upon summation R square. And Fr will be equals to the under root Fa square plus Fb square plus 2 into Fa into Fb cos theta. And Fn will be less than or equals to VdB. If you are having any of the query or doubts, you can ask. It's okay if you are not drawn. I will share the PDF with you. The first diagram is the most important one. Okay, completed these formulas. Okay. Now Fa is nothing but the axial force on the bolt in the opposite direction of the force. As you can see in the diagram, see here there is Fa. Here there is P. That is P is nothing but the axial force acting on this particular bracket. And इसके opposite में जो भी force act हो रहा है, that is Fa. Fa will be acting always opposite to the direction of the axial force. अगर P नीचे जा रहा है तो Fa हमेशा ऊपर जाएगा. So Fa will be axial force on the bolt in the opposite direction of the force. And Fa will be always acting in the opposite direction compared to the applied load. So note down what is mean by Fa, that is axial force on the bolt in the opposite direction of the force. And it is always acting in the opposite direction as compared to the applied load. Okay, done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what do you mean by Fb? Fb is nothing but the force generated due to the bending moment, that will be inclined force, And the direction of FB will be always be perpendicular to the radial distance of the bolt from the AG and will be always be in the opposite direction compared to the direction of the bending. So direction of FB will be always be perpendicular to the radial distance of the bolt. Now where is the radial distance of the bolt? ये जो है यहाँ से लेके ये distance will be your R. When we will solve the problem, I will show you where is the radial distance exactly. For now, just note down what do you mean by FB and what do you mean by N. N is nothing but the number of bolts. FB is force generated due to the bending moment. Yes, Abdullah, I will let you know. Okay, FB is the force generated due to the bending moment, and the direction of FB will always be perpendicular to the radial distance of the bolt from the CG and will always be in the opposite direction compared to the direction of the bending. Yes, noted. Now, what do you mean by E? Yes, completed up till here due to the direction of the bending.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now E is nothing but the eccentricity. Already आपने diagram में लिखा है, distance बताया है. What is E? So E is what? Eccentricity of the load from the CG of the bolt. तो जो भी आपने poles draw किए हैं वहां से that is the CG of the bolt. So you have to take the CG of the bolt, eccentricity of the load from the CG of the bolts. It is the perpendicular distance between the CG of the bolt and the line of the force. In the diagram, this distance यहाँ से लेके इतना distance is your E, that is eccentricity. Then R is what? The radial distance of the particular bolt from the CG of the group. Radial distance जो भी आपको calculate करना है particular bolt से from the CG, that is the R. Then summation R is addition of all the radial distances because we don't know that all the R will be same or not. So addition of all the radial distances will be your summation R. Then FR is nothing but the resultant force acting on the one bolt. And theta is the angle between the axial force and the bending moment. So just note down all the notations. What is mean by E, what is R, summation R, FR and theta. We will require all these when we are going to solve the design sums. When you will complete up till here, let me know so that we can proceed further. If you are having any of the doubts or anything not understood, you can ask. Yes, completed up till here, up till theta. Done. All of you had completed up till here, theta. Okay. Now resultant force should be calculated for a critical bolt. And if the critical bolt is safe in the connection, so the critical bolt is that bolt which is further from CG and nearer to the line of the axial force. So just note down these note as a note, write down upper side note and then note down this. Resultant force should be calculated for a critical bolt. And if the critical bolt is safe in the connection, so critical bolt is that bolt which is further from CG and nearer to the line of the axial force. ये नोट में लिख लो. Is completed. Is completed up till here. All of you.
Yes, ma'am.
What about others? Done? Should I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you have to refer IS code. So to calculate the design strength of the board, you need to satisfy the condition that is VSB should be less than or equals to VBD. So a bolt subjected to the faxial shear force shall satisfy the following condition, that is VSB is less than or equals to VBD, where VBD is nothing but the design strength of the bolt, which will be least of both the tools. First is the shear capacity of the bolt and the bearing capacity of the bolt. I think everyone is having IS codes. So open your IS code, page number 75, clause number 10.3. See here on these page number 75, there are all the formulas. That is the bolt subjected to the factor shear force, that is VSB, shall satisfy the condition VSB will be equals to VDB. In that, again they are given the formula for VDSB. So VDSB equals to VNSB upon gamma NB. So first of all, note down the design strength of the bolt. The design strength of the bolt will satisfy the condition that is VSB will be less than VBD only and only then if it is less than VBD. And VBD can be calculated by the least of both the values, that is the shearing capacity of the bolt and the bearing capacities of the bolt. So first of all, note down up till here. And the formula for the shearing capacity of the bolt and the formula for bearing capacity of the bolt, both are included, both are there in your IS 800 2007 on the page number 75. So first of all, note down the design strength of the bolt. Again, it is there in the page number 75, clause number 10.3.2. After completing, let me know. And if you are having any of the doubts, you can ask. You have completed this design strength of the bolt. Should I proceed further? Okay, complete it.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. All the others are also done. Should I proceed further? Okay. So the formula to calculate VPD should be less than shearing capacity of the bolt and the bearing capacity of the bolt. So the formula to calculate shearing capacity of the bolt is on the page number again 75, clause number 10.3.3. Yes, I will upload this on the Moodle also so that it is easy to refer for you. See on the page number 75 again. See here. Here you are having the formula for shearing capacity of the bolt. So no need to learn these formulas. Just you have to remember the page number and the clause number. So uh, you will get the IS code in the exam also. Means you have to take your own IS code in the exam. No. College is being providing the IS code. So you will get the IS code from the college, and you can refer those IS codes for the exam. So you don't have to learn these formulas. You can refer directly from the IS codes. So see here, there is formula to calculate the shearing capacity of the board. That is VDSB will be equals to VNSB upon gamma MB. For that, VNSB is nothing but the nominal shear capacity of the board. अभी VNSB के लिए again you are having the formula, that is FU upon root 3 NN into ANB plus NS into ASB. So FU क्या है यहाँ पे? FU is nothing but the ultimate tensile strength of the bolt. Tensile strength of the bolt. And NN is your number of shear planes with threads intercepting the shear plane. जो भी आपके number of threads रहेंगे जो shear plane में intercept करेंगे वो रहेगा NN. मोस्टली NN की वैल्यू हमेशा या तो 1 या तो 2 रहेगी, depending upon how many shear planes are there with the threads. So depending upon that, NN की value आपकी differ करेगी. And NS is nothing but the number of shear planes without threads intercepting the shear plane. So always you have to consider the value of NS as 0. NS हमेशा आपका 0 रहेगा. And ASB is nominal plane shank area of the bolt. And ANB is your
मैम
net.
NS 0 क्यों रहेगा?
क्या?
मैम
NS will be 0, yes. And NN will be 1 or 2. ASB is your nominal plane shank area of the bolt. And ANB is your net shear area of the bolt at the threads. May be taken as the area corresponding to the diameter of the thread. So just note down all this. So VDSB will be equals to VNSB upon gamma NB, where VNSB is the nominal shear capacity of the bolt and VDSB is your design shear capacity of the bolt. So note down all these formulas, and it is also there in your IS codes. In DDSS, the benefit is that you don't have to learn the formulas, but just you have to keep in mind that here is the formulas in the IS code. What is the clause number and what is the page number? वो आपको याद रखना पड़ेगा. All the formulas, each and every formula is there in your IS code. The formulas which are not there in your IS code, I will let you know. Last 2 minutes are there. You can rejoin the lecture again. Because we need to complete at least design steps for today. At least we can complete the design steps. So you can rejoin the lecture again. Yeah, completed up till here? Okay. All the others had also done. Should I proceed further?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now grades available. Grades available are 4.6, 8.8 and 10.9. So number of before decimal, that is 1 by 100th of the nominal tensile stress. That is number after the decimal will be ratio of the yield stress upon the ultimate stress. तो जब भी आपको FUB for the grade 4.6 and for FUB is 400 and for grade 8.8 FUB is 800 Newton per mm square. So you can remember these two values for FUB. For the grade 4.6 FUB is 400 and for grade 8.8 FUB will be 800. Yes, notations are there in your IS code. That's why मैंने लिखवा के नहीं दिए. Other, if you want to write there is in this next slide there is all the notations, so you can note down from there. For a few time you can rejoin the lecture again. We are having lazy